Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good evening to all of you. In this video, I will show you a demo on how to use the Tekla Structural Designer to model the two-story bungalow house. Okay. So first of all, you open the new Tekla model, Tekla Structural Designer. Okay, open for the new project. Okay, make sure your setting is here. Let's say your setting of okay, your design codes, it shall be Malaysia Euro code. Okay, Malaysia Euro code. And then your design setting for concrete, cast in place, make sure, okay, this is the value to be set. Okay. Then your materials is, okay, for here is your material if you use steel. So this is your material, your default grade. You can use your default grade if you want to choose concrete C25/30 as your default, and then you can highlight and then you click default. So your concrete will be C25/30. Okay, but for my case, I want C30/37. So I make it as a default. So it's okay. Then reinforcement, okay, this is the reinforcement. Loose bars, okay, the grade is 500. Then okay. So I choose a new project. And then first of all, I must save my file, save as. Okay, this is learning project. Okay, Tekla model. Okay, model 01. And then click OK. Okay, so we will do based on this model. I hope you still remember this model, a very simple layout. Okay, it consists of column, beam. Okay, the beam consists of continuous and simply supported. Okay, we have primary and secondary beam. So the tips is first you set up the grid line. Okay, so you have the grid line. You refer to this layout. Okay, you have X and Y direction. So let's say you first of all you must set is go to the model and then go to this one grid line. Go to the rectangular wizard. Okay. Then you can click next, next. Okay, for X directions. Okay, sorry. I cannot see, but okay, I can do this one. Okay, so I can see the X direction is for this one for horizontal layout. Okay, so I have regular, but I have irregular because the dimension is not similar. So I do like this one. The length is the unit is in meters, so 6. So this one shall be okay. Okay, so this is the dimension from A to E1. So here I have the dimension of what? Okay, 6.5 meter, 6.5, and then comma 3 meters, comma 6.5 again. Okay, and then the dimension here is 1.5. Sorry, 1.5, 2.5, and 1.0. Okay, so you just write down. Okay, just type the dimension there. 1.5, 2.5, and then 1.0. And then you click next. Okay, so this now it go to Y direction. So you can take a look on your here. This is your X direction. Okay, it's tally. And then for the Y direction, you have this one. Okay, that's why I asked you to do your AutoCAD. Okay, carefully. So this is a numeric. Okay, so okay, positive Y. I like positive because it will go down. Okay, if I choose negative, positive. my setup will go up. Okay, so I choose a negative here, negative. And then the dimension is 2 meters. We have 2 meters here. 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters, and then 6, and then 1.5, and then 5 meters, and then 1.5 meters. So this is the dimensions. So you read and then you can type. So by irregular, change to irregular here, and then 2, comma, 2, comma, and then 2, comma again. Then it's 6, then 1.5, and then comma, and then 5,000 mm, and then 1.5. Okay. Any question up to now? Okay, next, and then finish. Okay, any question? So I have my model. Okay, it's okay. No, don't bother about the alphabet here. It's not similar with mine, but it's okay. Okay. So this is our model, and then save. Okay, but before you set up this grid line, you must set your level. Okay, so you double click the levels, and then okay, for the base, okay, this is our model actually. Okay, let me show you okay, this is what I want in my model. Okay, this is the ground floor, and then this is the first floor, and then this is the roof level. Okay, this is the roof, and then this is the first, and then this is the ground. So I want the stump. Okay, for the foundation, stump is the short column under the ground. Okay, from the top, from the ground level to the top of the foundation to be 1.2 meters. Okay, so we can provide maybe piping later here under the ground. So this is your ground beam. So you can provide the piping. So the piping will not collide with the foundation. And then this is for house 3 meter is enough. 3.0 meter is enough. This is also 3.0 meters. Okay. Okay. So your level. Okay. This is your base. We name it as the first one. Here, the top of our foundation. This level we name it as base. And then this is the first. We rename as ground. Second as first. The third as roof. So, okay, for your Tekla model, okay, you can say first. I'll make it smaller. Okay, okay, can you see? Okay, you double click the structure or level here. In case your property window disappear, okay, you can go to the window. And then you can click here. Click the property windows. You can you can activate the property windows. Okay, so you go to the model and then double click the levels. So the base here, the level shall be -1.2 because it's under the ground level. -1.2. This is not the floor. And then you click somewhere here, and then you go to the insert above. Insert above. Okay, reference is 1. Okay, like this one, reference is 1, but you can name it as ground. Okay, and then the type. Okay, TOF. TOF here stand for. Okay, this is as a TOF, stand for top of foundation. Okay, and then here the level at number 1 or ground is SSL. Here also SSL. Here also SSL. SSL stand for slab and structural slab surface level. Okay, so here now the ground is, you change the type to SSL, and then the level is 0. Okay, spacing 1.2. So the slab thickness, I want 1.5. Make it as a default. So once I click the slab, it will automatically become 0.115 meter or 150 mm. So I click as floor. And then I insert above. Okay, now I name it as the first floor. This one is first floor. Okay. Here is FIRST. And then the spacing is between ground and first is 3 meters. So 3.0. Okay, it's also floor, and then I insert above. Okay, now this one is your roof level, and then you click OK. Okay, next. Okay, the step is first actually you set up level, and then second you set up the grid line. The third one is you assign column. Okay, now we assign the column. Okay, I have what's to say? I have two size of column here. Okay, I have a rectangular column and square column. Here is rectangular column at the middle, and sorry, square column at the middle. Square column, let's say this is C2. Okay, let's say the C2 is 250 times 250, but it's okay if it fail, then we can enlarge the size. So let's say the C1, this is C1, this is also C1, 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 this is also C1, this is C3. Okay, C1 is equal to C3, that's in terms of size, which is I want it to be 200 times 300. Okay, so let me open my Tekla model. Okay, this is the ground floor. Okay, I open my Tekla model here. Okay, I hope you can see. Sorry, okay, better like this one. Okay, so our column, sorry. Okay, this one. So you go to the model, and then this is the part of concrete. So you can select column, and pick point 1. So you can adjust this one. Okay, you can adjust the properties of the column. Sorry, column. Okay. Okay, you can see here the concrete class is already C30/37 because I set up as the default. So it will automatically here unless you want to change the grade. Okay, so the size of the column is let's say 250 times 250. Okay, you can change your, let's say this one is circular column. Okay, L-shaped column, C-section column. Okay, elbow column and so on. But for our level, just select rectangular column and make it, okay, for my case, 250 times 250. And then make sure you check here, okay, concrete cover, you calculate your concrete cover. Okay, calculate, okay, make it 30. I want to make it 30. It's okay, we can learn later about the concrete cover. So the outer alignment, you unclick. Okay, you untick the outer alignment, so make sure it's center and center here. Okay, make sure center and center. So here is your column 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this is your column. Okay, center and center. Okay, and then you can check your structure 3D. So this is your column. Okay, position of the column. I'm not sure either it will pass or not, but it's okay. Just try. So go back to the base. And then let's do for column C1. Okay. Again, go to the model and then select column. And C1 is, the size for C1 is Okay, you go to new size is 200 times 300. Okay, and you select here 1 and oh sorry again. Please make sure that you untick the automatic alignment. Okay, so it will automatically center and center. Okay, you select here 1 and then grid line here D 2. Okay, here 4, 5. We can adjust the offset later. It's okay. You don't have to worry. Here is also like this one. Okay. You see the orientation of the column. Here, also here. Oh, sorry. Undo and then here. Also here, your column. Okay, and then maybe you want to change the rotation. You want to rotate because you can see here it's rotate by 90 degrees. Okay, you can see here this is the column, and then once you rotate by 90 degree. Okay, your column will be like this one. Okay, you can see the orientation. It's now rotate by 90 degree. Okay, and then here is your column number C1. This is also C1. Okay, here is maybe panjang sikit kot. Because we have, okay, this one Okay, tak apa. Kita adjust this one. Okay, and then we have another column here. Just click, okay, at the right intersection of grid line. Okay, so it's finished. Okay, I believe it's finished. Now, go to the structure and then you have a total column. Okay, this one your column. This is the square column, and then this is the rectangular column. It's okay. Later we can do the offset if needed. Okay, so but these two columns, okay, you can observe here. Okay, the column here, these two columns, okay, which is the C3, is stop at level number 1. So how to do it is you select these two columns for this, sorry, okay, 1, 2, and 3. 3 columns actually. Stop at level number 1. So 2 and 3. Okay, you must start and stop. Step 1. Okay, maybe you can click one by one. Okay, base level, sorry, maybe double. Okay, here you can select all 3 columns, all these 3, and then you select here group, and then top level, base level. So the top level is now only up to the first. Okay, so it will go like this one. Okay, I hope you can imagine. Okay, it will stop at level number 1. Okay. Okay. Now we finish the column setup. We can do the we can do the offset later because you see here, if you can see here that the center of the column here is not center, it's having offset. Okay, let's say this one for this column, the center is here but it's having offset from the grid line. Okay, we will adjust later. Okay, now what to do is tadi saya conteng the step. Okay, assign the column, and then the step number 4 is you assign the beam. Okay, this is very quite critical. Okay, student always make mistake for this one. So please, be careful. Okay, for the first one is the size is I estimate is 200 times 500. So first you must do the what to say, you must do the primary beam. Okay, you must settle all the primary beam. Then you can do the secondary beam. Okay, for the first one, okay, for this one, you better be careful. Okay, the GB number 1. Okay, let me ask you, how many span for GB number 1?
3.
Okay, good. 3 span. And how many support?
4.
4 support.
4.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, I can delete this one. Okay. Okay, for GB number 1. Okay, GB number 1, we have 1 span, 2 span, and 3 span. And number of support is 4. Okay, 1 support, 2 support, 3 support, and 4. So you have to click. Okay, okay, since you are a beginner, I teach you a longer step. And then once you go to maybe RC2 or maybe final year, I can teach you. I can train you the faster step. Okay, but be careful. Okay, as a beginner, I believe you can try from the okay, this one, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's say this, macam ni lah ya. So you have 4 support, you must click 4 times. Okay, to complete. Okay, I show you what's the difference and what is the mistake if you only click from end to end support. This is end support. Okay, I give you the color green color. This is end support. This is also end support. If you are using Esteem software, okay, I can teach you Esteem later maybe, but you must master the Tekla and the structural layout first. Okay, so you can go this one, you can click this one, and you can click this column, and then it will complete one beam. No problem with Esteem, but for Tekla, you must click one by one, or if you do from end support to end support, it will collide. This beam, the beam will be like this one. The software will assume that this is your support and this is your support, and this is the very long simply supported beam. It will assume your model as this one, and then you have column here. Okay, you will have column here. It will collide. Okay, it will collide by this beam. So the model is not validate. Okay, I show you. Practice. Okay, so now you can go to the level. Tambah kat sini. Click and then you double click the ground. So now this is the window for ground. We are working on this window now. Saya kecilkan sikit. Okay. So we can select beam. Okay, beam design. And then we have here you can select the size and the properties. Okay, you can see here that the concrete class is 30/37 and the size is 200 times 500. So okay, the size is 200 times 500. You can adjust. Okay, so you must click 4 times. Okay, since we have 4 support. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you click enter. So this is your beam. Okay, you can see the 3D views. This is your beam. Okay, this is one. Okay, you can see the number of here you can see. Okay, this is one span, and this is the middle span, and then this the third span. Okay, and then you try to click model and then validate. Okay, and then the model geometry here you can see at the status at the left part. The model geometry is green tick. Green tick means the model is valid. Okay, let me undo. Okay, let's see what happened. What happened if you just click end-to-end support. Okay, let's say you want to do your beam. Okay, your size of the beam is 200 times 500. You click just one here, A, and two to D. And then you press enter. Okay, what happened? Okay, it will, you see, only one span of beam From A to D, only one span. Okay, only one span from A to D. You can see here that you see the blue dot here. Okay, the blue dot here means this is the dot at the middle, dot at the end. Okay, right end. This is dot at the left end. So, okay, this is, and then you try to click validate. Okay, you click validate. Something you can see the orange color of rectangle. You can click here. Means the model is not validate because of member intersection. Okay, member intersection. Then you can double click. Okay, means this column and this beam is collide. Okay, this column is not supporting this beam but is collide. Okay, dia berlanggar, dia bertembung. Okay, so you tak boleh buat end-to-end support. Please be careful. Okay. Okay, so the safest is you must count how many how many support you have. Okay, how many support you have, and then you can click count the number to click. Okay, so you have 4 support, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then click enter. So this is one beam. Okay, another beam is GB3. How many times to click GB3? Can you tell me how many times to click? GB3 is here. Here is GB3. How many span and how many support? Okay, can you tell me?
4.
4 span, okay.
Span. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 kali betul.
Sorry?
4 times.
4 times? Betul ke 4?
Okay.
Because the beam is from here to here. So how many span and how many support?
For span, Doctor.
Okay, good. 4 span and then?
5 support,
Okay, so how many times to click?
5 times.
Oh, 5,
Okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so it's okay. You do as a beginner. You don't be so excited to finish early. Okay, you do carefully. 1, 2, 3. You can zoom in and zoom out. Use your scroll button in your mouse. 4 and 5. Okay, and then press enter. Okay, and then we check. We take a look here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Means it's already four number of span. You can see the blue dot here, the small blue dot at the middle of the beam. So you can click validate. Now it's okay. The model is okay. Okay. So that's the trick. Okay. It's okay. I know you are very excited to model and do the result, but sometimes you might lose. Okay. Okay, so for this one, you can do the skill, the similar one. Okay, just do the beam, click the beam, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, click. Okay, and then this GB7. Okay, from here to here. Sorry, yeah. Okay. For GB number 7. Okay, span number 1, span number 2, and span number 3 is 200 times 500, and span number 4 here is 200 times 400 because we have drop of 100. So how to do is you can simply copy. Okay, you are allowed to copy here, copy paste. You can go to edit, and then you can select this beam, and then you can copy. So you copy from this reference node, and then you can bring here. Then you click. Okay, so you have a similar beam. Okay, the size is similar. However, from D to F here, the size is 200 times 400. So how to do is you click this beam, and then you go to this one. Okay, you can see span number 1, span number 2, span number 3, and span number 4. So D to F is 4 meters. So you can is span number 4. Okay, you can click here. Okay, klik tanda tambah sini. And then okay, you can change the section. Here is from 200 times 500. So click new and edit. You make it 400. Okay, which is smaller. However, you must, okay, if you do like that, macam ni. Okay, can you see that okay, nampak tak perbezaan dia? Dia pendek kan? Dia pendek sikit kan? Jadi 400. The depth is shallower. Okay, so what to do is you go again to the span number 4, and then you scroll, go to alignment, and then the top measure is you drop by 100, so negative 100. You type there negative 100, and then you press enter. Okay, you see the beam is dropped now. If the drop is 200, let's say negative 200. Okay, so this is how you adjust the drop for beam. The same case will go for column. Okay, so it's 400. Okay, any question? Okay, now we can proceed with the vertical beam. Okay, the size is 200 times 500. Okay, how many times to click? For GB number 2.
4.
4. Okay,
times.
good. Okay, 4. Thank you. So the size is okay, all is 400 times 500. So we can copy. We have a similar span. We can copy this beam. So we just do one beam. Okay, beam. Then we check the size here is okay. Make sure we select the exact size. So okay, for times 1 from support to support. Okay, 2, 3, 4. That's why I asked you to complete primary beam first. Okay, so this is the first. So you click, and then you go to edit, and then you copy. So this is your reference point. You can select any reference point actually. Copy, let's say here is your reference point, and you just bring it to the similar reference point. But if you here, and then dia akan jadi beralih lah. Okay, so here sama. Okay, and then you can try to click validate, and then it's okay. Always click validate. Okay, always click validate. Every 3 or 4 steps, click validate, so you can know that your model is okay. Okay, so you don't have to wait until 30 minutes of working, then you click validate, and then it's not valid. If it's not valid, so you don't know where is your error. So for here, for this case, 200 times 400. Okay, the beam size is 200 times 400. Means here is 200 times 400, and then 500 here. This is 200 times 500. So we just do as usual. Beam, the size is 200 times 500. 1, 2, and 3, and then press enter, and then you can select again this beam. For the first, this is all span. Okay, all span. So you go to the span number 1. Okay, the span number 1 is 200 times 400, and then the alignment you adjust by -100. Okay, and then you can check by 3D view. Okay, you can see here that, okay, you can see the drop. Okay, I hope you can see it's drop. Okay. Okay, you can bring your mouse, you can bring your cursor near to the beam, and then the property of the beam will appear. You can see here that the beam is a concrete beam, 200 times 500, and the concrete grade is C30/37. If you bring your cursor to this beam, you can see two different size of beam. Okay, here also two different size of beam. Okay, so we complete the primary beam already, and then it's time for secondary beam. Secondary beam is for the first one. Okay, how many times to click for GB9? Can I ask you? Can you tell me? For GB9 here, let me enlarge the size. Okay, the GB9. Here is the GB9. Okay. Here is GB9. The size is 170 times 450. But how many times to click? Can somebody tell me?
2.
2. Okay, a good try. 3 times. Okay, good. Because you have 3 support. Where is the support? Okay, that's why I asked you to do the free body diagram. Okay, as your exercise, as your progress report. Here is your support. This is your support. Support number 1, and then support number 2, and then support number 3. So 3 times. Okay. Okay, I'll show you a demo. Okay, what happened if you just click 2 times, which is from end to end? Okay, I'm sure it will collide here later. Okay. Okay, let me enlarge this one. Okay, the size of the beam is 175. Okay, 175 times 450 kan? 450. Okay, so let's say the beam is here. 1 and 2, only 2 times, and then you enter. And then you click validate, see what happened. Okay, miss problem, you click general, member intersections, center lines, and then you double click. Okay, it shows that these two members is collide. Dia berlanggar. Okay, so you press escape, then undo, tak nak beam ni, click beam again, then you make sure the size is correct. So 1 and then 2 here. Okay, 1, point number 2 here, 2, and then point number 3 is here. Then you bring sini, nampak bawa keluar sikit, and then press enter. And then you click validate, then green tick here mean is okay. Okay, faham tak? Dia tak nak ada masalah nanti. Ini satu span and ini satu span. Okay. This is satu span and this is satu span lagi. This is satu span. Span yang panjang. This is satu span. Sorry ya, saya kena buat semula jap. Beam, okay. Here, 1. Okay. Satu span, satu span. Dia bisa bottom lah ya. Yep. Okay, let me do it again. Okay. Okay, nanti kita tengok balik macam mana apa yang jadi. Now this is beam GB11 is 150 times 300. Okay, 150 times your 300. Then from here to here. Okay, and then another one is from here. Okay, because sometimes you find difficult to click the exact point. Okay, so if this happen, what to do is you can click a function. Okay, here it's difficult to find the exact positions. Okay, you can click function and F2, and then you can type the right distance. Okay, so it will give you the exact positions. Now you bring here. So this is the beam for your staircase. Okay, and then any other points for the beam? No. So we complete all the beams for the first floor. So you can click validate and then click the structure. Okay, this is the structure view. Okay, next we move to the second floor. Okay, it's quite similar. Okay, the size is similar. So sometimes you can do. So you can go to the, here is your status. You can enlarge this one. Okay, go to the structure and then go to the level. You can double click the first, and then you can do again from starting. You can do from starting if you want to. But I want to do the smarter move. So you can select. You can see the beam, which is similar. Similar beam, you don't have to redraw. So you can use the copy, but not much. Not much to copy here. So it's safer to, okay, let's say I can copy this beam, FB1, I can copy this beam and also this beam, and also this beam. Okay, there's only 3 beams I can copy. So it's okay. I show you. Go to structure 3D for this beam, and then I click Control here, and this beam I can copy. The rest is not similar in. Okay, this one also can. This one. FB4 also I can copy because it's similar length and similar size. Okay, so I can click this one, control. Make sure it become like this one. So you can control, you can rotate. Okay, right click. Okay, you can press right click at your mouse, and then zoom in, and then go to edit, and then go copy, and then you click the here, and then bring up to 1.5 3 meters. Okay, along 3 meters, because floor to floor height is 3 meters, and then you click. Okay, it's okay. Then you go to the first. Now, okay, just like magic. Okay, we have the beam automatically. Okay, so now we can do the beam. The rest, the beam is here. Let's say I want to do the beam for, apa yang tak ada lagi ya? FB5 200 times 500. So the beam here, and the size is 200 times 500. I choose the size, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times 2. This is not support class. Okay, sorry ya. Saya tunjukkan sikit. Okay, enter. This is not support here. This beam. This is not support here. Here is not a support actually. If you can see, here is not a support. Okay, here is this one is support for FB14. So, but this is the end. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 end, so 6 click. Okay. So this one, okay, sama saja dengan yang ni. So you can copy and paste. FB7 you can copy. Okay, FB7 is similar. FB7 and FB5 is similar in size and similar in number of span as well as the support. Okay, so you can copy, okay, click and then edit, copy. Okay, can you see how it works? Okay, sekejap saya tak nampak mana support dia. Okay, dia macam ni lah. Okay, nampak tak? Jadi cantilever kat situ. Okay, cantilever. Okay, go. Now FB15 150 times 300. FB15, okay, 150 times 300. So from here, 1, 2, and oh sorry, we better make all the. I mean we better settle all the blue color beam with blue color, which means the primary beam first. Okay, so you go to the model and then okay, beam size is 200 times 500, but however here the size is 300, here also 300. Okay, because here 200 times 300 means here you have to do the drop. But the drop is only 100, right? The drop is only 100. Okay, drop only 100. But it's okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then click. So you adjust the beam. One click and then go to the span number 4, which is the shortest span. So you can adjust the size, become, okay, for new size, become 200 times 300, and then okay. And then go to alignment and then make it as negative 100 of drop. Now you can see the beam. This is the beam. Okay, the negative sikit, but because it's for balcony, so we don't need large size of beam. So the beam is similar to, okay, FB6 is similar to FB8 here. So we can copy. So we can copy the beam, edit, and then select the beam, copy, and then select here. Select here. So this is the beam. Okay, and then what else? Kalau kita tak lengkap, so we can create the simply supported beam now. Okay, 150 times 300, 150 times 300, all the size. Okay, except here is 150 times 500. Okay, so model, and then we do the beam again. Go to 150 times 500, so you select the new size. So here 150 times 400. Okay, and then you can select, okay, here is 150 times 300, so you can adjust again. This one here is 1, 2, oh sorry, 1 and okay, this should be okay, like this one. Okay, and then here 1, 2. sorry, this beam shall be dropped, okay, by 100 actually, because the slab, we have slab here, so we adjust the size 200 times, oh sorry, adjust the size at the span number 4 and 5. Span number 4 shall be 200 times 400, and then the alignment is negative 100. Okay, you see the beam is dropped now, and then the span number 5, 200 times 400 also the size, and then the alignment is by negative 100. Okay, also drop. Okay, you can see the column here, but it's never mind. For analysis, it's allowed, but for construction, then we can omit. Okay, we can I mean the drawing. Okay, the drawing. I mean they will understand. Okay, they should understand the drawing. Okay, because the level is up to there. Okay, and then what we have is beam. Here, 3 small beams. Okay, 150 times 300. So here, 1, 2. Okay, and here. Okay, it's quite difficult. Okay, so you press function and F2, then you type. Then you press enter. Okay. Okay, now you see we just complete. Oh, another one is here. So we have beam. FB1 is not similar to GB. Okay, because we have this cantilever part. So it's okay, we just can delete this beam. And then we can redo 200 times 500, the size. Okay, 1. Sorry. Okay, this one, 5. Okay, and then this another beam is, so you better, you have either you want to print out your layout or you want to have this PDF, so you can tick which beam is complete. Once they complete, and then you can tick. So you will not miss any beams. Okay. Beam 150 times they say 300. I don't know if it will pass or fail, but never mind. If fail, is still good because I can show you the result. Example of result. Okay, so this one. Okay, this is the beam. Okay, the column ni boleh abaikan lah. Dia memang dia terkeluar sikit, tapi dah masa construction dia takkan jadi macam ni lah. Okay. Okay, so now you see here the roof. The roof part is okay, sama je. Saya tengok okay. We can copy. Okay, we can copy. What? Just do once and copy. Okay, so you can go to the roof. So this is the roof level. The size is okay, 500. Okay, so you go here. So you go to the beam and then 200 times 500. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can click here and then you can go to edit and copy. Okay, and then go to the beam again. Sorry. Then go to the edit and copy. Okay. Then we have one, two simple beam. Okay, simply supported beam. Okay, model and then beam. Select the size. Okay, another one here. Okay, any question up to now? So you can check, you can validate your model. Alhamdulillah, it's okay. And then, so this is your beam and your column. Okay, any question, class, until now?
No, Doctor.
No question, okay. So we can proceed to step number 5, which is assign the slab. Okay, then we can assign the loading, we can do the setting, and then we can run the analysis. Okay, so this is now we assign the slab. Okay, we go to the, we save our model. Okay, of course, please save your model frequently. Okay, every 5 minutes, save your model. And then so you go to the ground, and then here we have the different color of slab, means different slab level. Sorry, saya tak ada buat ni ya, saya tak ada buat legend kat sini. Tak apalah. So the yellow color must, okay. Yellow color is dropped by 50, saya ingat. Saya rasa lah. Okay, this one, dia ada yellow color dengan dia color lain tu. Okay, they say this one is the yellow color of the slab. And then this, let's say this is the, this one color yang ni. Tail, okay, lebih kurang lah. Tail color, maybe this is the drop around 50 kot. 50. And then yang color purple ni, color pink ni, okay. Here is dropped by 75. Then this color yang ni, this is dropped by 100. Okay, so this one is dropped by 100. Okay, so you can select your beam. Okay, your slab. Okay, your slab here is be careful. Okay, you have to calculate the exactly the what either is one-way or two-way slab. So I delete here. Okay, I delete everything. So we can do the slab in yellow color. Okay, so you go to the model and then you go to the slab. Okay, so slab. Okay, slab on beam. Select slab on beam, and then you can check here. Okay, this is the two-way, and then the overall depth is 150 mm. Okay, so I want the depth is by 150 mm, so you can select one by one. Okay, so this is the slab in yellow color. Okay, next, okay, you can press escape button. Then the next drop is by 50 mm. Okay, at the top here. Okay, this 3 slab, sorry, 1, 2, 3 is dropped by 50, so you can go to slab. Okay, always validate your model and then go to slab on beam. Sorry, slab on beam, and then you go to this one, slab, not S1 anymore. S1 is already done, so you go to new slab, and then the, okay, this one is two-way 150. Okay, you select this is two-way, and then you can here I want to show you. Okay, 2D, 3D view. Okay, here. Okay, these two slab actually is in the same level. Okay, in the same level. Okay, this is in the same level unless you do the drop. So you how to do the drop is you click these two these two slab. You click one and then you press a control button. These two slab and then you go to the properties and then okay, you click the overall depth here. Overall depth and then you, sorry, not the overall depth actually. Is here, okay. Override, okay. Here, from number X direction, include in diaphragm, this one. Override slab depth. You click and then vertical offset, you make it as -50 and then you enter. So you can see that the slab is dropped now. Okay, maybe this is for toilet area, so it's dropped now. If you want the drop by, let's say 200, so make it as -200, so it will be deeper. Can you see the difference now? Okay, so different level. Okay, so I undo because the drop is only 50 here. So another one with 50 mm drop is here. So I can go to the slab and then go to the slab, select new slab. Because the slab is one-way slab, not two-way anymore. Okay, so select one way. And then I go to the override. Okay. Then make it -50 and then select this. Okay. But the direction is wrong. The direction of the arrow. Can you see here? The arrow here shall go to the longest beam. So I press escape and then reselect this beam. And then the rotation angle, I adjust the rotation angle by 90 degree. So the direction, okay, the direction of the loading is changed to the longest part, to the longest beam. Okay. Then we have this, okay, this beam, okay, the purple color, purple or pink, is dropped by 75. So I go to the new slab again. So override by -75. Okay. This two-way slab. Okay. So click this one, these two. Okay. And then go to another, press escape and then go to another slab. Go to the new slab and then override by -100. Okay. And this two-way slab is okay. So -100. So you can see the 3D view. So it's here. Let's this one. Okay. You have the drop here. Okay, oh sorry, this beam should be also drop. But okay, so beam span number 2, the drop is okay, alignment is -100. Oh sorry, it's not span number 2, it's span number 1 actually. Okay, so you better be careful, okay? So it's span number 1. Okay, you better check the length, okay, to ensure you select the right beam. Okay. Nampak tak sekarang dia dah drop. Okay, so because this is the area for porch, okay, to park your car. Okay, they drop here. Okay, can you see any question now? And then you validate your model. It's okay. So you complete the level number 1. Okay. Okay, we complete level number 1. So go to level number 2. You refer here, level number 2. Okay, almost similar. Okay, number 2 model and then you go to slab. Okay, go to new slab. Okay, we do the yellow color first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is the one way. Okay, we do as another slab later. Okay, and then escape and then go to the slab design again. okay, new slab as the one-way slab here. Okay, the direction is correct now. So go to the new slab as one-way here, but the direction is wrong. Okay, so you escape and then you change the rotation angle by 90 degree. Okay, so it's correct. And then we have 50 mm drop. Okay, select the new slab, override, drop by -50. Okay, and it's two-way slab. Okay, and then this is for balcony. We have three or four types. Okay, so you check, okay, one by one. Okay, so select new slab, and then we do the two-way slab first, override by -100, and then do it here. Okay, we can check. Okay, so we can see that it's totally dropped now. Okay, then we do for this part top belt here, slab on beam, and then we go to new slab, and then one way override is vertical offset is -100, and here, okay, the direction is right, so you can click escape and then slab on beam, new one way slab. The drop is -100 here and here. Okay, but the direction is not right, so just click escape and then click these two and change the rotation by 90 degree. Okay, that is okay. So you can see the 3D view. Okay, abaikan je lah yang terbonjol keluar ni. Kalau kat real construction tak ada lah benda ni. Okay. Kalau betul-betul ada, macam mana tersepak lah you kaki nanti. Okay, so you dah ada, but here, okay, here for the staircase, here is actually void. Okay, actually here is void. But by using Tekla, if you just leave it as void, then this beam will go as warning later. Okay, will receive warning. So the trick to settle it is you just put a slab. Okay, you just put slab on the void. Okay, you just go to the slab and then go as a new slab. Okay, make sure it's two-way slab and then go 1 and 2. And then you go to the here under the design part is you click here and go to the slab opening. Go slab opening, then you zoom in, you go to the nearest part, okay, but make sure it's not collide. Pastikan dia tak kena pada beam atau kolom. Okay, so buat sebesar mungkin, sebesar yang mana kamu boleh, so it's opening. Okay, and also here for staircase part. Okay, opening. Okay, and then click escape. So this is the part for opening. Okay, so also for the roof part also similar. You have to actually is void. Actually, you have void. You have void here. Okay, here is void. But we do the void by assigning the slab opening so that then the beam will not go into warning level. Okay, so you go slab. Okay, go to the new, and then okay, just select all. Okay, select all, and then you do the opening. Okay, sorry. You do the slab opening. Okay, sorry class. Okay, you do the slab opening here, model, and then slab. Okay, slab opening. Can do. Okay, you don't have to. Okay, make sure it's not collide with the beam or column. Okay, here is a slab for the tank. If you are using Steam, then the story will be differ. Okay. This is also the opening. Okay. However, this slab I will have to change to one-way slab. Slab of one way. Okay. Okay, that's all for the model. And then you can click the validate, so the model is valid and you can save your work. Okay. Okay, class. So I think I have to stop the recording here, and then I will continue later. Okay, thank you.